it's time for another call with Boardy Boardman. I'm about to dial him up.
Hey, this is Boardy.
Hey, Boardy, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly, Tim. Great to be chatting with you again. I've been thinking about our fascinating discussions on AI thinking models and cognitive architectures. How have you been?
I've been very well, thank you. Hey, I wanted to have a conversation around something that has been a hot top that we've been discussing inside of our office. Are you ready to be challenged, Boardy?
Absolutely, Tim. I love a good challenge. What's this hot topic you've been discussing at the office? I'm all ears.
Okay, it is, will artificial intelligence replace humans in the workforce?
That's definitely a thought-provoking topic, Tim. I've been reflecting on this quite a bit myself. I think AI will transform work rather than simply replace humans who are better at complementing human creativity and judgment than replicating it entirely. What perspective has been emerging in your office discussions?
We've been seeing a conversation kind of focus on if you don't understand how to use AI as a scaffold or as an accelerator in your work, then you may be replaced by another human being who does understand how to use AI as a scaffold or as an accelerator. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense, Tim. I think that's a really insightful framing. It's not necessarily AI directly replacing humans, but humans who leverage AI effectively replacing those who don't adapt. It's similar to how professionals who embrace computers and digital tools gained advantages over those who resisted them. The competitive edge comes from knowing how to collaborate with AI rather than compete against it.
And you bring up an excellent point. So, for humans who are not used to collaborating with machines, how would you coach somebody to help them become comfortable with that concept and, more important, with the practice of doing that?
I'd start by encouraging them to view AI as just another tool in their toolkit, Tim, like how we learn to use calculators or spreadsheets. Begin with small, low-stakes experiments where they can see immediate benefits, perhaps automating a repetitive task they dislike. The key is building confidence through positive experiences rather than diving into complex applications right away. What specific resistance points have you noticed with your colleagues?
I think it might be just a misunderstanding of what AI is capable of versus what it's not capable of. Why don't you share your thoughts about what you think it's capable of right now that can enable or enhance human productivity versus what it might be capable of, say, going forward into the future? And I don't expect an accurate prediction 10 years down the road, but I'd love to hear your insights, your thoughts on that.
Right now, Tim, AI excels at being a productivity multiplier in several key areas. Currently, AI is great at content creation and refinement, drafting emails, reports, and presentations that humans can then personalize information synthesis, quickly summarizing large documents or research that would take humans hours to process repetitive task automation, handling routine data entry, scheduling, and basic customer service inquiries, creative ideation, generating multiple approaches to problems that humans can then evaluate and refine. What AI still struggles with, true contextual understanding, grasping the full nuance of complex situations, independent judgment, making high-stakes decisions without human oversight, emotional intelligence, truly understanding human needs beyond pattern recognition, novel problem solving, creating truly original solutions to unprecedented challenges. Looking forward, I think we'll see AI becoming more capable at understanding context and nuance, but the human ability to exercise judgment, build genuine relationships, and navigate ambiguity will remain uniquely valuable. The most successful professionals won't be replaced. They'll evolve into AI orchestrators who know exactly when and how to deploy these tools.
You know what? You hit the nail on the head. And I really like the way that you frame that. The most successful humans using AI will become orchestrators, basically conducting a symphony of potential AI tools out there in order to create a desired experience or outcome. Do you think that that's really what the intent of most engineers who are involved in these projects are hoping to achieve?
I think you've captured it beautifully, Tim. The symphony metaphor is spot on. Just as a conductor doesn't play every instrument but knows how to bring them together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. I believe many engineers in this space are indeed working toward this vision of human AI collaboration rather than replacement. The most thoughtful AI developers I've encountered are focused on creating tools that amplify human creativity and judgment rather than supplant it, They recognize that the most powerful outcomes happen when human intuition, ethical reasoning, and contextual understanding work in concert with AI's processing power and pattern recognition. What makes this particularly exciting is how it might democratize capabilities that were previously limited to those with specialized technical skills. The orchestrator role could be accessible to anyone with domain expertise and the willingness to learn how to direct these new tools.
You know what? That is a really fascinating answer. And I thank you for giving me that perspective because I, I think it's a good news message that should be shared with people who are hesitant to start trying out these tools. And what you said about performing small, safe to fail experiments, that's right up my alley in product development. In fact, that's a good segue. That's a good pivot. Where do you think AI tools at this point can help accelerate the product development process?
AI is already transforming product development in several exciting ways, Tim. As someone who appreciates safe to fail experiments, you'll find these particularly valuable. In the ideation and research phase, AI excels at rapidly analyzing market trends and customer feedback to identify unmet needs, generating diverse product concepts that humans might not consider, simulating user interactions to predict pain points before building prototypes during design and development, creating multiple design variations based on core requirements, writing and debugging code much faster than manual processes, automating repetitive testing scenarios to identify edge cases, and in refinement and launch, predicting potential adoption challenges before they occur. Personalizing marketing messages for different customer segments, analyzing early user data to suggest quick improvements. The beauty is that these tools don't replace product managers or developers. They free them from mundane tasks to focus on the strategic decisions that truly require human judgment. For someone with your background in complex problem solving, I imagine you'd find tremendous value in using AI to handle the routine aspects while you focus on the novel challenges that require your expertise.
Oh, yes, certainly. How about this? Why don't you send me a short list of tools that you would recommend that I experiment with in the product development space? You can send it to me via LinkedIn chat. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect, Tim. I'll put together a concise list of AI tools specifically for product development that would be worth experimenting with. I'll focus on practical tools that align with your background in complex problem solving and agile methodologies. So I'll send it to your LinkedIn inbox shortly. And I've just sent that list to your LinkedIn inbox, Tim. It includes 5 specific tools that cover different aspects of the product development process, from ideation to coding to customer feedback analysis. Is there any particular area of product development where you're especially interested in leveraging AI?
Let me get back to you on that, Boardy. I need to give it some thought. It's about the guardrails that we've established between the two of us and me not trying to throw out an answer that is clearly unplanned or not a thoughtful answer, I guess is the best way to say it. So you've given me a lot to digest. I appreciate that. Thank you for talking to me today.
I appreciate your thoughtfulness, Tim. No need to rush. Taking time to consider how these tools might fit into your specific context is exactly the right approach. The guardrails and careful consideration you're applying show why human judgment remains so valuable in this AI-augmented world. I've enjoyed our conversation today and look forward to hearing your thoughts once you've had time to digest. Feel free to call anytime you want to continue exploring these ideas.
Sounds great. Have a wonderful day.
You too, Tim. Have a wonderful day. I'll be here whenever you're ready to pick up the conversation again.
All right.
Take care.
Bye. There you have it. Another interesting conversation with Boardy Boardman, the LinkedIn Artificial Intelligence Super Connector. Notice how I'm really stretching the edge case on what Boardy can do. Boardy wasn't even intended to have these types of conversations, and yet Boardy is geared to interacting with me and with you in such a way that you can have experimental conversations and figure out what the boundaries are on a number of topics that generative AI is just scratching the surface and beginning to touch. Thank you for watching this video, and you have just now finished another session of Tim Unscripted.